And Nashville may become a sanctuary city if local Democrat officials there get their way. Republican mayoral candidate Carol Swain sounds off on what we need to know about this law and supporting law enforcement at every level. Plus, is she about to make history? It could be history in the making, folks. Carol Swain is trying to become the first black Republican woman to be a mayor of a major U.S. city. Swain running for Nashville mayor for a second time now. She lost to the current mayor, David Briley, just last year, but the retired Vanderbilt University law and political science professor is back in a race and making huge strides ahead of Election Day next Thursday. And Swain joins me now. Carol, thanks for joining.
Hey, it's my pleasure, Charles.
First, let me ask you, because you're doing very well in some of the polls that I've read. You actually outperformed last time around, and you joined that race late. What do you think the difference will be this time?
Well, I'm more experienced, and the problems in Nashville have only worsened. And there is a stark contrast between me and the other candidates. It's like black and white on the issues. And so I represent a real choice for the voters. The other thing is that people are concerned about crime, the rise in housing prices, traffic and transit, numerous problems, and I represent common sense, change. I care about the voters, and I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for the voters. They know that. They can feel it.
One thing I know you've been pushing back on, too, is the idea of perhaps having sanctuary cities in your state. There's a continuous movement, despite some setbacks, for advocates of that. Where's that going right now?
Well, there's a state law against sanctuary cities. Right. I am an advocate for the rule of law. I believe that's what separates us from uncivilized nations. And so we need to respect our law enforcement officers. And public safety is my #1 issue. I want to work with the first responders, police, fire, dispatchers to make sure that they are adequately funded. Right now, they have been starved by the previous mayors. They're not treated with the respect they deserve. We need them.
Carol, in 2015, you wrote a piece that many considered to be an anti-Muslim, anti-Islam column. Recently, you visited a mosque. Some say that was a failed attempt to tamp down on that controversy. What is your stance with respect to Islam, to Muslims, and right now?
In 2015, I wrote an article that was meant to be a warning that we needed to monitor what was taking place better than we were during the Obama administration. I went to that mosque because I wanted Muslims to know that I don't hate Muslims. I don't think they're all terrorists, that as mayor, I'm going to represent everyone. The mayor of Nashville has to represent every group. They have to go everywhere. So I've been all over the city reaching out to Nashvillians. And it's really not about me. It's about the issues affecting the city. But yes, I went to that mosque and I was warmly received. And there are a lot of Muslims who support me because I represent the change that Nashville needs, but also our nation.
So you clarified the position then that it's certain people had to be monitored, not a religion.
Yes, I mean, it's ridiculous that they would say that I hated Muslims or that I thought they were all terrorists. That was not what my article was about.
Right.
And yeah, and so I think that it was an important thing to do, but it wasn't political. I did it as a Christian because I thought it was the right thing to do. My religion tells me to love everyone. And so I'm conservative, I'm Christian, I'm Republican, I come from poverty, I was a high school dropout, I believe in the American dream.
You've got an amazing story.
I represent the American dream.
You've got an amazing story.
Yes,
we'll see what happens. You might be able to add mayor to that amazing story. Carol, thanks for sharing some time with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, these two stocks have been